I was hoping that there would have been an established protocol, because I'm always so afraid of doing that. And the reason is simply because I don't want to miss out on anybody. But be it as it may, we are all he's and she's today. So I'll say a beautiful welcome to every he and every she that we have here today. Good morning. As we continue to commemorate International Women's Day 2023, it is crucial to acknowledge the significant contributions of women to the energy, oil, and gas industry. The energy, oil, and gas industry is a dynamic and continually evolving sector that requires a strategic and multidimensional approach to leverage equity as a growth strategy. Equity entails creating an environment that allows equal opportunities for all to thrive, regardless of gender, race, or social status. In the oil and gas industry, we must leverage equity to create a fair and balanced system that supports sustainable growth and development. The growth of the global oil and gas industry has been defined by innovation and cutting-edge technology critical to the value chain that drives efficiency, productivity, and profitability. The current transition to a net zero emissions by 2050 and 2060 in Nigeria leverages on investment in innovative technology. Essentially, our industry and the ongoing shift to renewables can only thrive on forward-thinking, creative innovations that embodies diversity, equality, and inclusiveness. The global energy sector ranks the lowest in the Gender Diversity Index, with women accounting for only 22% of the labor force in the oil and gas sector, and 32% in renewables. The gender imbalance in the energy sector is rife with fewer women at entry level than other subsectors of the economy and much fewer at managerial and executive levels. The statistics is much worse at the apex, with women accounting for just 1% of oil and gas CEOs. Other sources indicate that women hold fewer than 5% of top positions in the energy sector and fewer than 14% of senior management positions in energy-related businesses. Women inventors in energy technology, climate change mitigation technologies, and energy startups are far less than the men. There are applications for patents and about 15% CCMT as of 2020. Globally, women in the energy sector face barriers in the area of education, employment, leadership, innovation, and entrepreneurship. While the available yet limited data may vary from source to source, one thing is consistent. The energy sector is one of the most gender imbalanced sectors of our global economy. The call for gender diversity finds global expression in the United Nations Sustainable Development SDG Goals 5 on gender equality. We are therefore confronted now more than ever with the urgent need to promote gender equality in the energy sector in view of the huge benefits it affords us. We have energy efficiency and innovation, value creation, and increased profits. Bridging the gender gap has direct impact on the growth of the oil and gas industry and social economic development in general. How then do we close these gaps and create opportunities for women to compete favorably with their counterparts in the energy space? We must develop data-driven systems for measuring, monitoring, and evaluating gender equity in the Nigerian energy sector to appreciate the extent of the challenge and address the gaps. We must also confront cultural and social biases that define gender roles in a society that discourages female education in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We must be able to catch them young. As we all know, when girls are educated in STEM, they have the power to transform their communities and the world. We need to constantly ask ourselves the question, who are we, what we represent, and what do we stand for as women? Statistics suggest that there is a significant gender gap in STEM education and careers in Nigeria, with girls being underrepresented in STEM fields. Consequently, female education in STEM and aggressive capacity building for women in specialized and technical skills relevant to the energy sector should be a priority if we must change the narrative of gender inequality and leverage on the advantages that equity brings to this sector. Most importantly, we cannot undermine the role that women are currently playing in the sector and the critical need to promote more collaborations and networking amongst key stakeholders in the industry. Women groups, associations, and networks, such as the Women in Energy, Oil and Gas, Ferguson Women's Commission provides a platform for women and girls to access scholarships, mentorship, advocacy, and continuous education in technical and leadership skills. It is crucial to continue supporting and strengthening these networks to foster greater collaboration and knowledge sharing in the industry.